going to present ethical and responsibility competences that we need. One of the examples that I'm going to give, really just to develop a case study considering an issue or relating to this. I just put a few objectives. So really we have to consider the concepts of ethics and professional responsibility and their relation and application to cloud computing, to present good practices of innovative use in an educational context, to promote the participant reflection on the application, the impact and moral consideration of these issues, and particularly as they appear in educational context, which is really a problem, and to enable the participants to detect the utilization and add-on values of these competencies in our own cases, and develop an understanding of how to prioritize all these in relation to our everyday practice. What I would really consider as very important is that I would love if you just stop me anytime and proceed to discussion and consideration of issues, debating, considering different opinions. I believe that's the most productive idea. So, the first thing that really I want to consider is the first activity on the consideration of this is how do we see these competencies in our case. Now, which of you have you seen the Clouds of Aristophanes? And,
yes, but I don't remember. Yes,
you do.
I don't remember.
As a matter of fact,
Aristophanes.
in Belarus last summer, the National Theatre of Greece presented this. I don't know, Elena, have you been there?
Not last year, years ago.
Okay. Now, why am I talking about the clouds of Aristophanes and cloud computing? Is there any relation to it? I'm quite sure that you cannot really answer this question. Just I'm going to try really just to make some associations. We have terms from the cloud computing, and we have ideas that came out of this play. One very important, clouds is in both sides. Although the Greeks are, instead of using the word nephos or synepho, in the case of the play, it's called nephele, which is a very similar idea. I mean, there are people with a background in literature, so they can help us. So the first thing, really, we have some very important terms in cloud computing. Software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. What was how can we just identify these terms in the play of Aristophanes? Software as a service was really the teaching of Sophist and Socrates. Platform as a service is where everything takes place. And at that play, I mean, usually this was what is called from the stereo. Or thinkery. It's the place where Socrates used to teach. And what was the infrastructure that really was influencing things? It was the regime of Athens. Now, this comedy is characterized as a comedy of crisis, and not only the economic one, which really, in recent years, both Greece and Cyprus are suffering from. There were quite a lot of other issues in the comedy, and I'm going just to give you a slight idea of what the comedy was about.
Mm-hmm.
The comedy was about a person that has a son, and they had quite a lot of loans. And really, they didn't know what to do. And the loans were the outcome of betting and so on. So really, they wanted to find a way of overcoming these loans. So the father thought, okay, my son, I'll send you to the frontisterio of Socrates. And there, Socrates is a very able man. He is going to teach you how to deal with this issue. And you might get some competencies that really will persuade the judges at the court that you're right, even if you just owe quite a lot of money, then you are going to want more money from the others. So yeah, you have just starting thinking about the whole ethical issues that are really arising from this idea. And what is most important in my view is that Socrates and Aristophanes were really not in, they were in people that didn't like each other. So really, Aristophanes was trying just to make quite a lot of negative opinion about Socrates. So really you can see where ethical issues are coming into. And what are the competencies that are expected from an educational leader if we have to consider these ideas. This is just my effort really just in order to create the impact that an educational leader has to start talking and considering ethics during the whole process of learning and teaching. Now, according to Sandra, we have to consider these competencies. You have them anyway, I suppose. These are just in order to remind you. So really, an educational leader should have knowledge on these on the ethical use of the different types of cloud tools, on legal issues that really relate to these things, ability to solve complex problems in the area, identifying and removing barriers to create and maintain a cloud education infrastructure, motivating, encouraging, trusting, and valuing colleagues to create and use cloud education, disposition to social and global awareness, and disposition to promote and build ethical digital identity in cloud computing. And certainly, out of this, because our aims, our goals are really what? To transfer some knowledge to the children, or whatever you are going to say. Are we going to be, are we justified to use any means for that?
What do you mean by any
Yeah,
means?
that's my
Any means
question.
is
Yes.
things that are
When
not
you are
ethically
just,
correct.
for example, when I say in this particular case, we are meaning the various means that we have in the cloud educational environment.